Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your December 2020 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Scorpio, I would like to say welcome to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. I did just have the Ten of Swords flip out for you, Scorpio. I do want to wait to see what else is going to come out, but I am already getting a couple of things here with this Ten of Swords. But I do want to wait. Let's see. Scorpio, what does the sign of Scorpio have coming up in December 2020, please, for Scorpio? Okay, there's the Devil. So this might be a very specific read, guys. Scorpio. So at your foundation, I have the Eight of Wands. In the recent past, I do have Temperance. Crowning you, I have the King of Swords. Coming up in the near future of the Nine of Wands. In the position of your power, I have the Two of Pentacles. How others are viewing you, I have the Five of Cups. Hopes and fears, I have the Hermit. And energy going into the new year, we have the Two of Wands for you guys. Overall energy is the Star. Very nice. So for some of you, this is a wish. This is a wish that's coming in. It's a very hopeful, optimistic energy. Okay. So we have the Star, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles. Wow, okay. Some of you, this is a new job. This is a new job, or if you've been out of work, it could be due to, the lockdown. If you've been out of work, this can also be you going back to work. So very nice. You have a wish. You have a wish that's coming in. So yes, you're closing the door on a very difficult time in your life, a difficult cycle. It's now completing. Yeah, so you're moving on. You're moving on possibly from a tough situation. You might have felt blocked. You also might have felt like there was nothing that you could do. But you're moving on, so you could be moving in a different direction. For some of you, you landed a new job, so you decided to, move in a completely different direction. But you're manifesting something you're wishing for, something that's going to make you very happy. It's also going to make you feel financially secure. And also, some of you receiving the recognition that you deserve. Yeah, so those of you that lost a job or you were out of work, I see you healing. The Star is a very powerful healing energy. Yes, you might have to be patient throughout this process, but some of you are landing a new job or you're going back to work. Yes, for some of you, you could be mending a relationship, definitely. That could be with an earth sign. that could be with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Now, maybe you feel as though a Capricorn betrayed you, because we do have the devil here. But we also have another king here in the spread. We have the King of Swords, who's on your mind. And so this could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra, a Virgo, who is significant. So, you know, if you're ending it or have ended it with a Capricorn or an Earth sign, you could be making peace with this person. But you could be moving forward with a King of Swords for some of you. This definitely can be rejection. It can be betrayal. Someone who's possibly low vibe and they might have really hurt you. It could be a boss. That's a possibility. Not all of you will resonate with that. The first thing that I got with this was surgery. So some of you need to maybe have surgery. Now, you might have been putting this off because of fear. There's a tremendous amount of fear. And so maybe you need the surgery. And so I know I'm speaking to a very specific group, but you know, I'd like to cover everything. And so some of you Scorpios, you need to have surgery, but this fear is holding you back. So this is literally like the devil on your back. If you are going to schedule surgery, if you are going to have surgery, or if not you, this could be someone close to you. You need to stay positive. I know that's a lot easier said than done, but you have an angel around you, guiding you. Yeah. If you are going to do this, really, I see this happening. Yes, for some of you, it could be at the start of the month, but some of you, it will be the second half of December. Now, I could be reading for some Scorpios where you're actually recovering. You might have had surgery in November. You're in the process, though. Maybe you're older, so it's a process. You're physically recovering. You might have a Capricorn, you might have a son or a family member, could be your husband. You might have someone around you who's actually helping you here at the start of the month. I see movement in the past, travel, movement, lots of communication. Now, another thing I'm getting here is if this is on the love front, and if you're dealing with a couple of characters, so King of Pentacles, King of Swords, for those of you dealing with multiple options, you might have been talking to both. There definitely might have been a love triangle. What I see here, though, Scorpio, is some of you ending it. Now, maybe you feel betrayed by one of these people. That's a possibility. But I also see that you're ending it. So this is something that's been maybe a process for you. It's something you've had to take your time with. It's not been easy. I also see that some of you have been trying to stick it out with someone. It's been very difficult for you to end this relationship, and it very well can be karmic. Karmic relationships are very, very difficult to cut the cord and release yourself from. They're not easy to sever ties from, but you can do it. Once the karma is complete, you're meant to move on. They're not meant to last forever. They're meant to teach you a lesson. So with one of these men, there's maybe multiple lessons that were learned, but now you're meant to move on, maybe with somebody else. Now, these karmic relationships can be quite steamy, very, very steamy, you know, where this person can just continuously pull you back in. And so, yeah, they're very difficult to break, but they are meant to be cut. Those cords, they're meant to be cut, and you're meant to release yourself from them. So we have Temperance here. I feel like some of you, there's a Sagittarian connection. You could be dealing with a Sag. Could be a Sag who has Earth in their chart, a Sag who has air in their chart. I am feeling like some of you are dealing with a Sag, or you might have Sagittarius in your chart. You might be a Scorpio, Sag, cusper. This is you healing, and this was you maybe communicating with multiple people or lots of different people. If this is in regards to a surgery, you might have even gotten multiple opinions. You might have brought up the topic multiple different times with maybe multiple different people, maybe getting their opinions, talking to different specialists, things like that. And again, what's needed is moving forward optimistically. I think that you're taking care of business, no matter if you're male or female, especially if this is something with surgery or as far as landing a new job, because we know that you're manifesting a wish. We know that some of you, it's a new job. It can be a new home, yes. Some of you, it's a new job, though, or you're going back to work and that was something you were wishing for. You felt trapped, you felt blocked. But this is something you're coming out of. You're coming out of this. This is over with. I feel like the healing process already begun. You know, it's difficult because if you are in the States, many of us recently, we are going back on lockdown, or there's a bunch of new restrictions that are coming into play. And so you will have to be patient with this, but it is happening. I'm getting really positive energy here for you guys in December. It just might be off to a little bit of a slow start, and that's why you need to hang in there. Keep going. It's like you're right there. You're manifesting a wish. You're manifesting something that, you know, your heart really has been desiring this. It's going to bring you great joy. We have the Nine of Wands here in the near future, which is you hanging in there, which is you not giving up. Some of you might feel physically exhausted. And don't allow this to get to you here, because for some of you, I feel like this is what you need to overcome, which is a tremendous amount of fear. What can help you is talking to specialists. What can help you is doing research. If this is something legal, if this is something with maybe an ex or a business partner, something like that, that could be exactly what you're doing, which is talking to someone who specializes in this, which is definitely advised. Nine of Wands, though, keep going, you're so close. You might find yourself here around the third week having to juggle. You might have multiple things going on. Also, you know, this is Christmas time. It's costly. And if you've been out of work, if you haven't had a chance to maybe get back on your feet, you could be playing with some money here. The money that's coming in, it's, you know, it's going right back out. You know, for some of you, I feel like you're trying. You're doing a good job. Even if you don't feel like it, you really are. You're keeping everything balanced. So just hang in there. how others around you are viewing you. We do have the Five of Cups. This is really more their opinion. It's not always the case. Five of Cups is someone who's not over the past. Maybe you're still healing from the past. Could be grieving a loss. Needing to be more optimistic about the future. In the hopes and fears, I have the Hermit. So for some of you, a Virgo might be significant. Some of you are waiting on that decision in regards to going back to work or landing that job. It's on its way. So, I mean, you might be waiting for that email to come through. You keep checking your inbox. It's on its way. It's on its way. I know it's tough. It's tough, but it's on its way. Two of Wands energy going into the new year, which is great. You're making plans. I feel like that decision is coming in. For some of you, it could happen between, I want to say anytime after the new moon. We have a Sagittarius new moon. We have very strong Sagittarius energy here in this spread. So anywhere between the 14th and the end of the year, it's coming. So that clarity is coming in. Also, I see someone helping you. So if this is on the health front, it could be a doctor, a specialist, absolutely. If this is something legal, it could be an attorney. This could be your husband. This could be a coworker. Because I see you working with someone. I think that's advised here. This person is going to help you. Stay positive. If your walls are up, I would let this person, if you trust this person, you need to listen to your intuition. If you trust this person, then I would let them help you. Two of Wands. This is you looking at a couple of paths that you can move down. This could be you making a important decision here. Making those plans for the future. You know exactly what it is that you want here at this point. It could be after you learn something. You have more information now, so you make your mind up. Others, you finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. You finally know that the direction that you're moving in. But let's do some clarifying. First, let's take a look at, we will take a look at this Devil. If you are a Scorpio man in particular, or maybe you're a cross-watcher, you're watching this because you're involved with the Scorpio. What I see here, and this is literally for a very, very small number, but I like to address everything. What I see here is somebody hitting rock bottom. And so, I mean, that could be with an addiction. That could be with a number of different things. It could be because they're out of work and this happened and that happened. It could be with a number of things. It doesn't just have to be with one. And so this person might need help from you here. And you know, some of you that I'm reading for, your guard is up. Maybe you have a history with this person. I do see some of you mending a relationship. So you might help them just because you're a kind person. And, you know, you help them just to help them. It doesn't mean that you're getting back into a relationship with this person. If this is an ex or someone you have a history with, some of you are just going to help this person. You might be a Scorpio. This is you. You might feel like, you know, things cannot get any worse. You might feel like you've hit rock bottom. You might need to ask for help. If you're a Scorpio man and you resonate with that, you might need to ask for help. All right, let's take a look at... that's interesting. All right, Let's see, the Two of Wands. New choices. Good. This is very good. This is very good. Okay. Let's pull you an overall additional guidance card. In my readings, if you haven't noticed, they can get very specific. So I often read for a very specific, not always, but a very specific group of individuals. And it's because, you know, these messages are important. They need to hear these messages. All right, Scorpio. And we will look at your love life. Let's see what comes up for Scorpio. All right, this is a little bit too many here, but I will let your friends help you. It's safe for you to love, new love, deception, and children. Yeah, so I'm going to put these back in. New love is on the horizon. I can see that very clearly here. It's coming in towards the end of December. First, you either need to heal from the past or you need to let the past go. But I think that at the start of the month, it could be because it's the holidays. It could be a number of different reasons. Some of you are focused on the past. This person, it could be because they're reaching out to you, maybe giving you false hope. Looking at Scorpio's love life. All right, one last card looking at your love life. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe, guys. Also, if you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please do like the video. I do appreciate it. Also, I love to hear from you guys. So if you do want to comment, let me know if you resonate. And I am going to pull, if I can reach it. Okay. I'm going to pull you an Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle card because I am reading for some Scorpios where a surgery is significant. Either you might have just had it or someone close to you might have just had surgery, or there are a specific group of Scorpios where you need to have surgery, but you've been putting it off. And so I want to pull you this card wants to come out, but let's see. There we go. Yeah. So I pulled you guys a lot of extra cards. I'm sure you don't mind the extra guidance. So what I got for the Ten of Swords here, clarifying that, is we have Widow, which Widow for me is talking about a woman who's lost a lot. Now, it's not just talking about death. It's not just talking about a loved one, although for some of you it could be. This is someone who lost something that meant the world to her. So it could be a loss of a job, a loved one, a relationship, whatever it is. So I see some Scorpio females still mourning a loss here. Now, clarifying the Devil, I do have message. So you could be hearing from an ex. You could be hearing from someone who betrayed you. Absolutely, there is going to be a message. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, it could be from a Capricorn. Don't let anybody take advantage of you, especially if you're mourning a loss, Scorpio. Don't let anybody take advantage of you. Some of you, though, your walls are up, and so you could be rejecting someone I'm going to touch on more on that in a minute. Looking at the Five of Cups, I have jealousy. So if somebody ended a relationship with you, or if someone betrayed you, they might have cheated. That's a possibility. There's 3 people in the card. There might have been a third-party interference. And so those of you that are mourning the loss of a relationship, it definitely could be because of a third-party temptation. And then looking at the Two of Wands, I have letter. So there's news. Those of you that were waiting on news in regards to a job, a business partnership, waiting to be able to go back to work, waiting on landing a new job, it's coming in. This is beautiful. And so you're going into the new year with good news and setting out on a brand new journey, a brand new path here. But I think it's something that you've been waiting on, and it's something you've been planning and hoping and wishing for. So this is great. Also, I think that for some of you, this has been a process. This has been a slow-moving journey because you were meant to talk to a specialist, or you were meant to talk to a particular person. You were meant to be guided by this particular mentor, or this particular person who has a lot of wisdom when it comes to this matter that you're dealing with. Because here we have make no judgments and we have take a step back. So what that is telling me is that before you actually move down this path, and no matter if it's on the health front or the love front or the job front, there's something that you had to learn. You had to learn. Also, what I'm getting for some of you is there's an ex that wants to come back in. It could be a Sagittarius, it could be a Virgo, an air sign, any sign that I've already mentioned. I feel like some of you do feel betrayed, and you feel as though someone cheated. But what I'm seeing, and this is for a specific group of you, I'm seeing that they actually didn't cheat. Now maybe they were texting someone or whatever it is. But what I'm seeing here is it was more innocent. So you might have actually judged someone incorrectly. Now I got that for another sign. I don't recall what sign. So that's one reason why you should watch your other signs, because you might have had this message twice, because I did get that for another sign. I feel like this was just interference. Now, it could be an ex. This person is jealous. This person is watching. This couple, they're happy. They're totally focused on one another and nobody else. They're totally in love with one another. They're not concerned about anybody. They're not even paying attention. And here you have someone who's jealous, and he looks just completely pissed off, like, oh my God, that's my woman. And no, it's not. Maybe it was at some point, but it's not any longer. And so I feel like there was some sort of jealousy here, some sort of interference. Maybe someone did not cheat, but it just might look a certain way. You might not have all of the information. So before you reject someone, because this can be you telling someone no, take a step back. Take a step back. Okay. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And we also have sometimes the good is hidden. So yeah, there's something you're not seeing. But also, I think you're looking at something, you're only seeing the bad. And that goes for you guys that are nervous about a surgery as well. I think that you're only thinking about the bad. What can go wrong? What can go wrong? But you're not thinking about the good. So I think you can resonate with this message when it comes to, other matters as well. For some of you, you have someone coming in. There's a very strong attraction. It could be a soulmate connection. It might be more going into January where this thing really starts to move forward. Others, you know, there's an ex. There's an ex that wants to come back together with you, but you're definitely very guarded. Now, for those of you dealing with a health matter, we have leave a stressful situation behind. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. So if you're in an unhealthy relationship, needing to let go, also needing to leave that worry behind. Maybe needing to talk to a specialist, get more information before you turn something down. Acceptance. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, please help me accept that everything is going in the right direction. So I think that those of you where this is something on the health front, in particular something with the surgery, and I'm not a doctor, this is just to guide you and give you a little help. This is very good. This is very good. But again, you might need more information. You might need to talk to a specialist. And once your mind is at ease, then you can move forward optimistically. All right, Scorpio. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you did, please subscribe. Please comment. Let me know. I love to hear from you guys. I do read everything. Also, if you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up. All right, guys. I do want to wish you all a very happy, healthy, blessed holiday season. All right. Take care, guys.